Alright, so what is going on, guys? GT First Plays here, and welcome back to F1 2018 career mode. We are in McLaren Honda. We are currently outdoing our teammate Fernando Alonso. Um, yeah, so we're actually gonna hop back in. We are doing the Baku City Circuit, one of my favorite tracks of all time. But it might be a bit more challenging with the McLaren Honda due to the fact that my straight line speed is not where I think it should be. So I'm again going to be running a really low downforce for the straightaways so that I can gain as much time there as I can on the whatchamacallit, just the normal corners. But yeah, so we'll see how we do. I hope the practice sessions are not going to be that hard anymore. Let's see, we have no new messages. So our contract value compared to our value is actually pretty low. We don't have any resource points. Our powertrain is up. Uh, I need a okay. Next interview, I need to keep in mind on the durability. All right, so we're just gonna hop into practice one and see how we do. By the way, guys, if you haven't checked out the last three videos, go check them out. They're pretty interesting. With one huge crash at Bahrain, and just a bunch of battles. A lot more, a lot more than what you would see in F1 2017, which I find very pleasing. We're gonna run a 1-2 wing setup, the same that we've been doing the past few races, and let's do track assimilation first. The first time I've driven this circuit in quite a while, so I might be a bit rusty, but I hope. Oh geez, already I just completely lost the rear end there. So this is already, I know, going to be really, really, really tough. You know it's going to be bad when you lose the rear end through a corner that's not even that hard. So we took that on, I guess you could say, better. Coming up on a DRS zone. Not the best, but, we got the DRS at least, so. Let's see how this goes. Now, I know my way around this track pretty well, so I should be getting all purples if I drive it well. I've only got 2 greens. That's not going too well. I'm diving too deep into the corners. So our first purple sector, other than the DRS. So if we just keep on going like this, we should be pretty set. The thing about this circuit, though, is that it's kind of hard to miss a gate, because if you miss the gate, you're done for. You're gonna hit a wall, or you're gonna do that. Okay, I spoke too soon. I completely lost control of the rear of the car after that. That's something that I do feel in the game. It's a lot harder to control the car, but it is a challenge, and I'm going to accept it. And also, I'm also gonna just run into the wall, because that's how I do. Oh Jesus, we ran extremely wide. Oh, we just barely hit that gate. We're probably not gonna get a purple after that lap. See, I don't understand. We just completely, barely turning, and we just completely lose the car, which is going to annoy me for a bit now. So my smooth driving is probably out the window. It's going to take a bit to get used to when it comes to this game. I can't control the car the way I would in F1 2017. Sadly. So all my practice in F1 2017, I guess you could say, has gone out the window. Oh shit, I hit the wall. Jeez. Yeah, gone out the window. I completely missed the gate. There we go. Chain that. Kinda missed that. Oh, almost missed that as well. Purple DRS zone. Could that be enough to get us purple? No! So now we have to put in another lap to get in a perfect track assimilation. First corner was good, second corner should be good. No green, but we did get that DRS zone, which is good. These practice programs are so much harder, and this track is so much harder to drive. I'm glad I actually have on full traction control, because I would just be losing the car at every corner if I didn't have full. Didn't really run it too well through that corner, but we're chaining most of our corners as purple, so shouldn't really matter that much, as long as, first of all, we don't damage our front wing off of poking the wall. As long as we don't get a red sector, we should be good. Oh my god! What the hell? It's so annoying. No matter what, we hit that wall. Which is, I lost the rear end of that car. What? I went through the gate. Ugh! I lost the rear of the car going through the castle section, so I was just a passenger. What? You're kidding me. Look at this. Look at how much I hit that. I hit that. Look. Half of the car was in it. Half of the car. And they still didn't count it. That is the biggest piece of bull, I think. One of them. That is bull crap, I say. I am gonna say this now. If you don't like just the raw gameplay with the flashbacks, don't watch my channel. I suck at the F1 games. You're gonna see a lot of flashbacks. Oh! I don't understand. I'm at full traction control. Let me show you guys this. Okay. I'm gonna just start here. Preferences, assist. Driving proficiency, traction control full. Alright, I don't understand why I just can't, control the car. Maybe I should put in a higher downforce. I'm gonna upgrade my aerodynamics next, I guess. Because I really need some better downforce. Or I just need the car to stick to the track and not hit a wall. Frankly, I don't care. It's a high-speed section, so it shouldn't really matter. So I'm going to get purple. That is a purple track assimilation. Alright, let's return to garage. Jesus. That's really the only one that I can usually pass. So I'm gonna honestly skip all the rest of this. I used to say that practice was free resource points. Honestly, not anymore. It's just there to annoy the hell out of me. So now we're moving into qualifying. Didn't really get any resource points. See what messages we got. Nothing. I wonder when I'm going to be able to renew my contract. So we are going to advance to qualifying. Based on what I saw in practice, I'm actually going to run a maybe 3-4, something a bit higher in downforce, because if I just keep on losing the rear end like that, it's not going to be
Information time. We've
not
lost
going to be
oil
a good
pressure.
day.
Looks like a leak somewhere in the system. We're on
So
standby
now
for the
we've
time
lost
being
2
until we
minutes
can
of our
patch it up.
session. We still have 15 minutes left, which should be enough to get us a good time in. So we're going to run a 4-5. And let's go to track. Already the car feels a bit more agile. Okay, yeah, so that was just a problem of me not having downforce. Because I was sliding around for no reason. DRS is enabled. Now let's see how fast of a lap we can put in. Valtteri Bottas has the fastest lap. We're turning a bit late in that corner, but it shouldn't really matter. Yeah, so it was really just a matter of downforce. I guess I do need a bit more downforce for this game on this circuit, but at least we found the problem. Did not run it very fast in there. That was slow. And yes, I do have the game managing ERS because I don't know how to do that. Because that would be just too much in my hands. Because I already got to focus on the driving and the fuel, and I can barely do both of those. And talking. So right now we have our smoothest lap of the day currently underway. That rhymed. Coming into the final sector of the track. 1 second off the pace. But what could you expect? It's a McLaren Honda. Or actually, no, McLaren Renault. Sorry. Last year was McLaren Honda. This year is McLaren Renault. Which is why they're doing better. And also why Toro Rosso is sucking this year. So we put in 10th place, but we need better. We need to improve. 9th place is my goal. So we don't really get a clean run through there. See if we can get a cleaner run through here. We do. Better exit. Right on the DRS. Cutting time off. Ah, I hit the wall. Let's not hit the wall on this one. Clean exit through there. Let's see how we do here. Right up on the curb quite a bit. Actually affects our lap time a lot. This chicane though, we rode through really slow last lap. But we don't actually have a really good exit out of there this time. Let's see. Riding a bit on the curbs. Not a good exit again. So we're diving a lot more than we are driving smoothly. Coming very close to the wall. So let's see how we do in the high-speed sections. Close encounters with the wall, as expected. Smooth exit out of there. Subtracting time off. And another smooth exit. See if we can keep this chain going. Get a positive lap time. Not really the best run through there. See how fast we can get on the DRS. Quite fast, but it doesn't really affect anything. So right now we are out of fuel. So we are going to go back into the pits, refuel, put on a new set of tires, and see if we can do anything with the next run. Oops, sauce. I still have 6 minutes. So we could probably put in 1, maybe 2 more runs if we're lucky enough. Let me look at race director, see where Alonso is. So Alonso is in 9th place. I am currently in 16th. Not doing very well. I gotta get the pace up. And F1 games, the thing about them is that their qualifying is never really consistent. So basically, someone could qualify like last in one race and qualify 13th in the next. So it's kind of hard to put in a good lap time, in my opinion, and keep a stable championship position. Ooh, didn't get on there fast enough, but we're still zooming down. Braking a bit earlier, but we're going to have a better run through here. Lots of back end a bit. It's actually going to affect us quite a bit. Let's try to not ride up on the curbs, and we failed to do so. So we're actually going to redo that entire thing, apparently. So we're going to try not to ride up on the curb. We don't get a clean exit through there. Let's do the same through here. Better exit, way better. Let's just try to keep that pattern going of not riding up on the curbs to get those clean exits. Great. Last year it didn't really matter if we rode up on the curbs. This year it actually does. Oh fuck, I just really destroyed that. I really like how I'm doing right now. I could do something good with this qualifying session and this lap, by the way it's going. Or I could just run into the wall. So, yeah, we're just not getting good runs through there. We're going to keep on retrying this. I have to get a good run through here. We're braking a bit later. We rode up on the curbs a bit, slam into the wall. Brake a bit earlier this time, right up on the curbs a bit, but we get a better exit out of here. And we're just going to hit the wall. Okay. Gonna redo all that, apparently. Again, better exit. Oh, wow. We gained a lot of time off of that castle section. Doing quite well. Let's see if we can hold it all down. Rode up on the curbs and not a very clean exit. We're not gonna let that slide. We're not gonna let that slide. And we're gonna retake that corner. So we're gonna lay off the curb. A good exit off there. So that's the thing about this circuit. The curbs are very high. So try to stay off of them is my advice. And for me, that's kind of hard because in F1 2017, it really didn't matter if you touched the curbs or not. The physics were so, like, not, I wouldn't say unrealistic, but they weren't, like, that realism level that this game has. Because this game is still not, like, realistic, like, insanely realistic, but it's not, you know, not as bad as F1 2017, where you would just start sliding and you couldn't stop it. Because now you lose a car, you know, 14th place. God, that was not a good finish. We're gonna put on a lower. I should have run a 3-4, gotten faster down the straight. So now we're gonna know not to get on the curves unless absolutely have to. We're gonna run that same setup so we don't have that many, hopefully, rewinds. And yeah, so let's get this race underway and see if we can keep the position. So
Tough luck there.
messages.
Not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up. It's not the end of the world.
So we're gonna do the race, see if we can get past Fernando Alonso on the start, which will be very hard, but I hope. Crap, I keep on forgetting to turn off formation lap. So for the next race, I gotta tell myself, turn off formation lap. So for this race, I'm just gonna skip the formation lap. We are gonna hope that we can. I hope we get the inside first. No, so we're gonna get the outside line of the first corner, sadly. But let's hope that we can move to the inside and make a dive bomb and try not to die from the die bomb. I don't know what I'm saying. So we're gonna wait for this. This game is still pretty glitchy. They've already put out a patch. They put out a patch like yesterday before the game even came out. So they've already put out a patch, but it still has quite a bit to go. For those of you guys who also haven't bought the game or anything, I recommend this game to you completely. This is a 9 out of 10 game. The 9 would or that one point would probably be practice sessions. They're impossible to do. And there's also just some other stuff that I feel like they could have improved on. But other than, oh wait, we actually have the, huh, I'm stupid, I forgot about that. Skip formation lap. So we're going to skip the formation lap because we don't need to do it. So now we're actually going to have the inside line through the front corner. Clutch is engaged. Rich revs. Kind of sluggish off the start. We have Gasly coming up on our inside. Dive bomb. Oh, we hit Alonso though. So now we're running side by side with our teammate. And that's a Haas that's gone off. And oh god, I'm not paying attention. Whoa, I don't know what that was. I was not paying attention. So we're actually going to redo the start of the race. So we got burned off the start. Get up the inside of Bottas. Probably had a grid penalty. I get a slipstream, but we have someone else on the inside. We're going to take a dive. Oh, collision. Huge collision.
Okay, the safety car is out.
Safety car is deployed. Oh my god. Yeah, so we're going to move at the inside, take a dive bomb, or just fucking hit Bottas. Oh, all of a sudden it's a dive bomb. Oh, we hit Alonso. We get hit in the inside again. Oh my god! This is actually pretty annoying. My bad. I'll give you the position here. So the start of the race wasn't clean at all. But at least we're in front of Alonso. That's all I care about. Or I also care about being able to brake. Like a dive bomb. It's going to let Magnussen go. Right up on the curbs. Oh, it's Alonso taking a look down the inside. Deciding not to do it. Probably not team orders, but we can assume it might be. So we make a dive bomb up the inside of Magnussen. Kind of do a corner cut, but shouldn't be too bad. Gain the position before the castle section because nothing is worse than diving up the inside and running too wide in the castle section. So he has the inside line now for this section. We're going to have to leave him room. We touched the wall, but thankfully no simulation damage. So we still stay in front. So we have Perez and Ricardo. Let's see if we can catch up with Perez. Or just ram into the back of him. Oh, balls. I was not paying attention. That was a very big crash. I need to watch that again. I was not paying attention. I was looking at my fuel. Jeez. I just destroyed him. So we're gonna get him. We're gonna change it back down to standard. Actually, no, we're gonna keep her up in rich. Put it straight away. Put it down to lean in the actual city section. Now I can see why I was telling me to lift off, because I almost hit the wall. So now we got Magnussen with the better power unit, the Ferrari power unit. We are going to take up the inside so that in this corner we can make a dive bomb. Hit Danny. Oh my god! This is... The AI have gone full 2017. Chuck him into lean. Get a slipstream. Dive bomb. That's another position regained. Don't really care. Honestly, this is AI, so I don't really care how dirty I drive. This is a city circuit. I need to get those positions. So, sorry if these fucking races are dirty and are full of rewinds. Sadly, there is something I could do about it, but I just won't do it. I'm trying to get a wheel for this PS4 as well. I would love to have a wheel. It would really change the way I drive and everything, and frankly I would actually have to practice for quite a while, the wheel, before using it in career mode, because this is kind of a precious thing to me. When it comes to ruining career mode, I do not want to ruin my career mode status by trying to go on a wheel on 89 difficulty and then absolutely failing, realizing that I'm not cut out to be driving with a wheel yet. Sorry, I just went really in depth to something really personal. I guess you could call it that. We're gonna keep it flat out through here. Why was it telling me to lift off? It was telling me to lift off the accelerator for some dumb reason. So now we have a damaged front wing.
Okay, clear.
We have to pit, I think, lap.
Okay, some information on signs. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
5, maybe 4. No. To no, to the front wing. Leclerc is out of the race. That doesn't really affect us, so we don't care. Not 2. Now DRS is enabled.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super softs.
We're going to chuck her back into lean. But now we have DRS, chuck her back into rich. With DRS, rich revs. We're going to come flying towards this corner. Sainz and Hulkenberg gonna scrap with Verstappen. We make the move up the inside on Perez and just shove him to the wall because we're stupid, and that's who we are. We're that driver.
Caution, caution.
And we have
A
a
virtual
VSC
safety car
deployed.
is out. Reduce
So
speed
I don't know
and
what.
maintain a positive delta.
And revs.
VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
Back to racing speed. I wonder what that was for. Truck her up to Rich. See if we can get him on this next straight away. Seems telling me to lift off for some reason. Oh. We actually had to move to the outside there to avoid hitting him. What is wrong with the AI? Why are they going so slow now? Oh, so the second I give you a look up the inside, you're like, oh, I better speed up. But whenever I'm right behind you, you slow down, like, you nearly come to a full stop. Now we should have DRS. We also have Grosjean on our inside. He also has DRS, but he also has a Ferrari power unit. We're going to tuck in behind him,
Okay, you're in the
get
top
as
10.
much speed as we can, and make the move down the inside. I've lost my voice from the scrimmage that I had earlier today. Football scrimmage. Like American football, not soccer football. Because I know that a lot of people who are watching this might be European. Because it is an F1 game and there is not a lot of American F1 fans. And if they are, well, cool. That's all I can say. We're going to see if we can still get Perez and get a 5th place finish to move up in the championship. We're going to break early. You know, honestly, I don't understand this damage model. I hit the wall really hard going full speed. Nothing. I tapped the wall going 20 miles an hour. Suddenly my front wing is absolutely demolished. See, I hit the wall with that same exact speed and I didn't have any damage, but I do that to Perez and for some reason nothing happened. The damage physics in the F1 games are pretty either unrealistic or inconsistent, which is the word I'm looking for. So is the AI. Oh, Jesus.
Are you okay? That was a big
I
one.
was trying to
Confirm
take
you're
up the
okay,
inside line
please.
so that I didn't have to lift off. Yikes. Still lift off. Rich revs. DRS. Let's see if we can make it happen. Are we supposed to box? No. Oh, jeez. We got
We want to clear
Bottas
this lap, so push now.
far inside. We give him room, but we
Fernando's in for
keep
his
the
stop.
position. Oh, yeah, that was actually Grosjean. I think we hit this lap. No. Repair. Oh, wow. I got a pretty bold move on the inside, trying to slow him down. Getting a pretty good exit out of that corner.
Our gap to the car in front is
Next up
2.8
is the
seconds.
left-right chicane, where I should not go up on the curves. And we are coming up on the castle section. Oh, that's why they call it the castle section. I just saw the castle. Whoops, I misstoop. Let's see if we can pull away from him on this lap.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this
Huh,
lap.
that's pretty weird. And then when you open the team radio, the audio cuts out.
Don't forget, box this lap.
Oh, so close to the wall. My heart skipped a beat. Why does it keep on telling me to lay off the pedal? They should fix the racing line. Check her into lean. Because we want to conserve fuel. Come on, boys. Faster,
Exit now.
faster.
You'll be racing as you leave the pits.
Form right in front of Bottas.
stay clear of the white line on the exit.
But we
Receive a
have, I
penalty
think,
for dangerous driving if you cross over into the
a
trap.
bunch of dudes right behind us. Thirsty for blood. We join in P6, right, and we just have to hold these tires out till the end,
Fuel target
which
is
is around
+1.
7,
Faster
8
engine modes
laps.
are
If you
available.
include this one, it's going to be 8 laps. But if you don't, 7 laps. For all you people who do not know how to do math. Rode up on the curbs a bit, didn't really affect us, didn't slide around, but we cannot by any means ride up on the curbs. And this one, we just clipped it, not too bad. Castle section. It used to be so easy to take, now it isn't. Now we get to the rich fuel mixture section. I should probably keep that section in the lane. We have Bottas coming up. We're going to let him go. He's a Mercedes car. We don't have any business, but we do have his slipstream.
Okay, gap to leader, 24.6 seconds.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Bottas. That was my fault. But I get the DRS, so haha. I don't like Bottas anyways. Yeah, that was a really dirty move. And I did not get any wing damage. Nope. I know I have wing damage. It isn't really affecting me. Though. Also, by the way, I'm going to be doing like a 5-lap race on Monaco. Because I hate that circuit. And Monaco just sucks. Because of the way it is. Because it's Monaco. So I'm going to be doing 5 laps because that's going to take forever if I'm going to do 20 laps, and it's going to be the most painstaking thing ever. Monaco, there's like a couple things about F1 games that I've never liked, even in 2017. One of them is Monaco. The other one is probably high-speed corners. High-speed chicanes, that's what it is. It's Monaco and high-speed chicanes. And other than that, I've been able to hold my own, and that I've always really liked F1 games other than that. Monaco is actually pretty easily, like, I can race that very easily when I use the Red Bull RB6, which is the 2010 F1 car. Oh my gosh, flying up my inside. We're not going to let whoever that is, Grosjean, get the move done. We're going to tuck in behind Bottas. Rich fuel, or lean fuel. We're going to not hit him this time, but we are also going to get DRS and a tug, as well as Grosjean, who's making a move down the outside. Take a dive. Hopefully we don't have to go too wide. We go too wide, and we hold the position from Grosjean. He's the only one that I'm really worried about, because he is also my rival. He's my new rival, so we battle quite a bit, to be honest, which is good. It's good to be battling someone. It's fun, and it's good content. But you know, I make sure I don't lose the battles, because then my rep gets decreased if I lose the rivalry to Grosjean. So I always got to make sure I sit up in front of him. Oh, I hit the wall. See, I don't understand that. I should have destroyed my front wing. No damage at all. The most inconsistent damage physics ever is in this game. Chuck her up into Rich. Get ready. What happened to Grosjean? Where is he? I had to lift off a bit there. My bad. Wow. Wonder what he did. I probably shoved him so far off the track that he just couldn't. We get DRS. He doesn't, since he's so far back. Oh, wow. I think... No, so something happened to him. He got overtaken by Perez. Somehow. You know what would be really funny? If the Red Bulls crashed right there. That would actually be quite hilarious. Hilarious. No. See what I'm talking about?
Bad. Are you all right?
I hit the wall
You're all right.
really hard. Nothing happens. I hit the wall again, kind of hard. Absolutely destroys my car. It doesn't make sense. And it really is just so dumb. So one thing I will notice is that I gain a lot on Bottas in the corners, but then I lose it all in the straights. So the power unit is what I'm going to be focusing on when it comes to upgrades. Yeah, because look how much time I've actually gained on Bottas in these corners with that corner cut over there. Try not to run into him through the castle section. We have Perez on our booty. And also we just have our booty sliding out from under us. Yeah, so I wonder what happened to Grosjean. I'm actually kind of curious. Because if you got a mechanical failure and it slowed him down for a bit, then that would be pretty interesting. Or maybe front wing damage, I don't know. So now, Rich Rev's time. Also try not to run into Bottas time. And run really damn wide time. Yeah, great time. Oh, he gets the inside. We're going to have to leave him space. We have to lift off there. He doesn't have any room to go, so he has to lift off as well. No, he gets the DRS, I think, which is bad. I'm already going to look up the inside. He's looking for me, but I'm not going to let him. Okay, so nothing is going to happen there. Check her back into lean. And defend, because he was looking up the inside. Now he's right on my booty. He has DRS. We're going to check under Rich. He gets past me, but I have the latest of the breakers. Also known as me. Check her back into lean. She hits me. Kind of leaving room. Oh! Caution! Might be a safety car, actually. No. Green flag. So, what happened there, I'm just going to look at the replay. So, he was looking up the inside, and when I gave him to the corner, I didn't give him enough room. He hit the wall, and then he hit my rear tire. So, he just spun. Oh, well. That's what happens when you don't give someone enough room. Frankly, I couldn't care less because I still have P7. Which I feel like it might be where I'm going to finish this season. Unless the Renaults keep on having like really inconsistent finishes. So, I'm looking out for that. Hopefully it does happen and I can secure a P7 or maybe even P6. Depending on if we keep on one-upping Danny Rick, which hasn't been the case this race. But we have been one-upping ourselves when it comes to running into walls, apparently. So now we are in Rich Revs. I hope. Yeah, Rich Revs. Taking it very cleanly through here. It scares me every time now, since I know how different the handling is here in this game. What? I don't understand what some of the buttons do. Like there's some buttons that just don't do anything.
Gap to first place is
Okay, that downshifts.
39.3 seconds.
Oh, signs. So we might not. Oh, easy bed. Signs. They are the Renault factory team, so they should be better. I'm gonna actually raise the difficulty to 90 after this race. I'm actually gonna do it on camera so that you guys know that I did it. And if I don't remember it, yell at me in the next episode, which will
There's 4
probably be,
laps of fuel remaining.
depending on the time,
Okay, gap ahead is
right after this.
1.9
Because
seconds.
I'm having so much fun with this career mode. Just seeing my car and my driver progress. Because last year it was fun at first, but it was just like everything else. Now that you have the contracts and it's a lot easier to get the R&D together and everything, it's so much better. And then with the rule changes and the new AI and everything, it's just so much better to race in career mode. I forgot to take it out of Rich Revs. Oh my god. So I guess we did this entire lap in Rich Revs because I was talking. Next lap, entirely okay. No, we're gonna save up a bit here on these couple of corners.
We're a
Save up on those high-speed corners.
Target +1.
Hopefully Signs doesn't make a move. We lift a bit, and now Rich revs Signs on her butt. We're going to take up the inside line, and now right after here, tuck in. Oh, actually, a bit of contact. I tucked in a bit too early, so now we are going to take the outside line and dive, but since he's still there, we're going to have to leave him a bit of room. Still there, we're going to chuck her into lean. Another dive. And we almost go into the wall, but now we are the ones who have the DRS. He is now slower than us. We tuck in front of him, take up the inside line. And yeah, I feel like that's it for that battle. We actually collided with him accidentally on the straight. I was trying to tuck in behind him, and I was in a lot of anticipation. I tucked in too early, and I hit the back of him. Oh well. That was, I guess you could say, a pretty good battle. We were running side by side through a couple of corners, which is always a good sign. You guys tell me in the comments, actually, do you want me to do, like, all my videos for career mode like this, where I just do all the gameplay, or where I do it in this without the HUD and I just do it like this so I can have like the different camera views. So tell me, option 1 is the like just regular gameplay live, or option 2 is this, what I'm showing you right here. So yeah, you guys just tell me that in the comments, and yeah. Taking it lean here, conserving fuel. So I feel like we're gonna have a similar predicament. Oh, actually no, if he gets a bad run out of these next couple of corners. He doesn't, but I do. So he is going to have the DRS right now. So we're gonna take up the inside line. Outside, actually, contact. Almost lost the car completely. Tuck in behind him this time without touching him. Gaining, we're actually going to take up the outside line. Oh my god, Perez out of nowhere. Take a dive. I think it's too wide. Tucking in behind Signs. Perez has to back off. Now we have the DRS. What can we do? We have Rich Rev's DRS. See if we can gain on Signs. We start gaining. We're going to make a huge dive up the inside here. Oh my god. And dive. We just barely stick our nose. Oh, he locks up and goes right into us. That might be my fault. Yeah, that was my fault. Oh. He locked up and turned when I was coming in really deep. So that's more damage. Yeah, I'm gonna...
2.7 seconds.
Ugh. This hasn't been a clean race at all. Not good. I'm actually losing fuel and lean revs, which is not good either. Probably fuel tank bullshit. Oh wait, no. The last lap, I did not know that, which is good. So we're just going to keep her in rich revs for the rest of the race. Lap 13, up 13. I would say it's a pretty interesting race if you don't care if the race is clean or not. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to see if we can get a new contract after this, because my value, or my contract right now, does not suit my value of racing. because I am supreme and my contract is not. God, this game is so much better than F1 2017. I'm gonna play F1 2017 and be like anticipating the AI, like seeing when they're gonna. Oh shit! Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Oh, that could have been a situation in
Great drive.
2016. I
I'm
think
really
was it
happy with our
2016 or
performance.
17? I think it might have been 2016 where Bottas crossed the line just in front of Stroll. Like he passed
And as
him
the
for a
adrenaline
second
dies
place
down
finish
after another event,
right at the end. So thank God we avoided that. It's good.
so then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. It's a good result for
Alonso
Lewis
with a
Hamilton, who
15th place
moves
finish.
further ahead at the top of the table. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
I have to give it to Falcon. That was a
Yay.
commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Meanwhile, Renault move up the table with another strong performance this weekend. Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling installment.
So that was actually a very good race when it comes to driver of the day, all that stuff. So yeah, um,
Great work out there today. How do you think it went? It's safe to say you're smashing everyone's expectations, isn't it?
I'm just working on my McLaren route.
Did you struggle to get through all that traffic today? Things were close between you and your rival, but it looks like you're coming up top, doesn't it? You had a bit of contact today. Who was at fault there? Appreciate your time.
Well, you're welcome. Hello, Bottas. Sorry for hitting you. I actually did not mean to do that. That was either way. I knew that maybe I would hit him, but I did not expect to spin him around like that. So, well. So we were winning the rivalry with, let's see, start contract. Yes. So expect a qualifying position. We're gonna go
Once negotiations begin,
12th.
the team will make you an offer. You
We're gonna
can
go
accept
8th.
if you like, but I strongly suggest
We're gonna
you
stay
don't.
second driver, team goal, medium. No. No, we're just gonna go with first driver.
All right, the terms have been agreed.
Negotiations
All that's left is to sign
successful.
the paperwork. You'll be on this new deal from the next race weekend.
Alright, so we're gonna go over to the R&D tree. Develop this. Okay, so our morale is good everywhere except for the chassis. That's just normal. Um, upgrades wise, we were right behind Renault. Actually, pretty close. They had a pretty good upgrade. So next week is going to be Spain. So yeah, so we're winning so we are winning the rivalry with Alonso and against Grosjean. So we could gain a lot of respect. We've had 30 total points, 360 miles driven, 78 laps. 12th is my average grid, and 6th is my average finish. I'm very happy with my performance. All this stuff is actually starting to wear out a bit more. Yeah, so I'm not very satisfied though with Alonso. I wish he would actually put in some effort. Or no, I feel like he puts in the effort. He's just not. He's just too old for this. He's sadly. Yeah. So, anyways, next week is Spain, but that will be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see all you guys later. Cheers.